Hi, I'm Anita from Needles and Hooks, and welcome to our January 7th temperature blanket session. So, as you can tell, on the 19th of January, I'm doing a lot of these because I'm trying to catch up. So, I've got January 7th through the 18th to do. I haven't set the 19th yet because I don't know when we're going to hit the high or low, but I know it's really, really, really cold outside right now. So my temperature for the 7th, the high was 24 and the low was 14. So we're going to use Varsity Blue and Sky Blue. Sky Blue is our low temperature, so we're going to start with that one first, like we have for the last 3 days, or in my case, the last 2 hours. So go ahead and make my slip knot. Tink. And away we go. Yeah, hopefully I can get back to doing normal content in between doing these instead of marathon running this, because oh my goodness, I must apologize if that's coming over the microphone. It's been problematic for the last 30 minutes. Four to 6. And even though I've got the microphone closer to me, I'm still finding I have to turn the volume up in DaVinci Resolve to get it to a decent level. If I'm too loud, you can always turn me down. I just don't know. I don't want to like drag the volume like too far up because I don't want to blast anybody's ears out. 6 to 8. 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 8 to 10, 'Getting caught on my table here. And then 10 to 12. Shouldn't have rattled off that much yarn. Oh well. And I keep not being under the center of the camera. Okay, I'm going to snip my blue and bring up Varsity Blue. And attach. Flip it and tie my ends. I always have issues trying to get it started. The yarn's in the way. I'm trying not to hit my head on the camera. I really need a better setup than this. Okay, there we go. Chain 1 and turn. Take 12 down to 10. One of these days I'll know what having a nice quiet environment would be like Today, not so much. And 10 to 8. I'm thinking, and I think I've already mentioned this before, I think I'm going to make this like a wall hanging of some kind, not necessarily a blanket to use. So I'm probably not going to worry too much about my ends since it won't be visible, because the ends will be at the back. The back of it will be against a wall somewhere. So I think it's, is this 6, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 6 to 4. I've been shooting these, editing them, uploading, scheduling, and then they come out and I rinse, lather, repeat until I get caught up, or at least as much as I can do today. I can stay up kind of late tonight to get a good chunk of these done, but tomorrow, not so much. I have to run errands and stuff. So this is our January 7th block. Bring up my black yarn so I may attach. Set that up here. Get my slip knot going. And get it on my hook. Okay. Wrong sides together. So many ends getting in the way. Alright, try to... Alright. Okay, I need to get these to the back and out of the way. Jeez, they're being really, really loud, and it's so rude. Ooh. 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. Yeah. And I'm gonna have to check this one because I think it might be a little wonky. Nah, not really. Seems okay to me. Any inconsistencies will get hidden in when I attach this to the other week. So I'm gonna set that aside and then grab my knitting. Keep my Varsity blue up here. Black. Grab my other knitting needle. And we shall start on the knit one. Yay! The crochet version doesn't even take, not even 5 minutes to do. Okay. And now we're going to attach our Varsity blue. And we'll do the slip to the left and then move the yarn, move my border color yarn to the front and then get on with it. But first I'm going to cinch it. I'm going to tie it to the black before I do any of that. Okay, so I'm slipping it back over to that side. Then I'm going to bring my border yarn forward, then I'm slipping it back over and make sure it's nice and snug, but not too snug. And we'll weave our end in as we go. Make sure we're still okay. 3, 4, 5, 6. That seems like a good number. I need to have at least something to snip off. That's row 1. Make that line so I can see what I'm doing here. All right, row 2. Go. Mark row 2 down, and then we'll untwist our yarn maybe. Oh, you see this? I'm all caught. I'm all caught up. This is definitely going to get problematic when this gets longer. Let's see, how am I going? I only need to twist it that way. Okay. Row 3. Row 3. Row 4. It's going to be interesting when I have to have 3 skeins of yarn going at once. When we hit December. No, it's just all tangled. There we go. I don't know how much of a pain that's going to be, trying to keep 2 yarns from being twisted is hard enough, let alone 3. Okay, that's row 4. And we untangle ourselves here. There we go. Row 5. Definitely want to keep yourself from, after you complete the wrong side row, when you bring it back to the right side, untwist yourself so you're not spending an insane amount of time trying to get untwisted. I mean, it still does take some time to untangle your yarn, but it would be easier just to do it when you get back to the front side. after working a wrong side row. Okay, that's row 5. Ready for row 6. My kingdom for some quiet time. Yeah, see, I'm still tangled. All right. Yarn to the front. Okay, that's row 6. 2 more rows and we're done with the high temperature for the day. I keep getting caught all the way around my yarn here. One more twist and I can be untangled. Okay. Row 7. Getting quicker at it. It's just getting untangled takes the time. Oh my goodness. That's row 7. And now we do row 8, and then we can switch to our sky blue color. Still, my yarn's... There we go. My border yarn was wrapped. Okay, and our high temperature is done. That's row 8. Put my separator in. I'll bring the sky blue up in a sec. And I'll do the same flippin' stuff. So I'm going to snip my blue. Move it out of the way. Bring my sky blue back. I'm going to add it. And I'm going to tie it to the black. I'm just going to set that right there so I don't lose my stuff here. Okay, where's the black yarn? All right, sky blue. Tail to the working yarn of the black. Varsity blue to the working yarn of the sky blue. Okay, so now we're going to do our slip and flip, just so I can get this. Let's see, get the border color over here, slip this back over, and then we start to weave in our ends with the sky blue. Maybe. It's always fussy getting it started. I can't wrap my yarn. Two. Three. 4, 5, 6. Good grief. 7. I will just leave it at that. Actually, it was 8 anyway. Okay, that's row 1. And now we do row 2. Get our border yarn from being wrapped around our project here. There's got to be an easier way to do that, because when this gets longer, it's going to get worse. Probably wouldn't be an issue if I wasn't doing these on YouTube, but hey, this is what I'm doing, so I'm going to have to figure it out. Do our bring stuff forward and back, work our color. There we go. Okay, and then it's row 2. We untangle ourselves. Or maybe, yeah, hang on here. There we go. Now row 3. Row 3 is done. Row 4. Okay, row 4 is done. Let's untangle ourselves. Row 5. Too far away from the table here. Where'd it go? Here it is. Row 5. Hit my mic. Oops, sorry. Tangle myself here. Row 6. Row 6 is done. 2 more rows and day 7 will be finished. Untangle. There we go. Now we got row 7. Row 7 is done. Get ready for row 8. You know what? If I just move it that way, yeah, that's a heck of a lot easier. See, I figured my nonsense out. Yay, go me. Anyway, let's do row 8. Okay, now all we have left is 2 border rows to end the day. And I'll snip off the sky blue when I get there and tie it off and weave in ends as we go. And when I'm done, I shall snip my tails so we don't have to worry about those later on. I'm just going to insert that needle into that stitch. This is easier said than done. Okay, snip the blue. Snip. Get it out of the way. And onto the floor like it always does. Tie our color. And weave in our end as we go. Go. It's row 1 and our final second row for our border. Keep our tail in the back. Feels like it takes longer to get across. I don't know why. Maybe it's just because I'm using the same color. Okay. And that part, January 7th, is complete. We are going to snip our little ends here. One I didn't get the last time. See that little snippy snip, and this one too, and it's done. And there we are. January 7th, all nice and complete. So I hope you enjoyed this video. It's going to take me a minute to catch everything up. So let me know how your project, your temperature blanket is coming, and I will see you in the next video. Bye-bye for now.